week. Hooray! What? What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Welcome to the Speakeasy Lounge, episode 4 of the Average Joe podcast. We're not having a very good one going on this week. Of course, it's new. We're working on it. Yesterday, my phone, it overheated, gave up the ghost, the magic dust, and shut down. What can you do about that? So, I apologize. Didn't see that one coming. Not one bit. So, until I restore the AC in this truck, which is going to happen quick, you're going to have to bear with me on the windows being down. Yeah, I got to restore this too. This right here sucks. Cannot stand that shit. Anyway. So, how did everyone's day go? We're a little tired. So, what's going to happen here is on the way home, I'm going to have the windows up. I have no way to cool this thing. Absolutely no way to cool this thing. Anyway, we're going to go until it doesn't go anymore. Yeah, no. Woo! Well, remember the Ricola? Why? Because that's what the average Joe does. He anticipates, pre-plans, reads the instructions, That's not how we do things here. No. We don't. Hell no. We don't read. Hey, men don't read instructions. Unless you're a NASA scientist. Then maybe. So when we're rolling, I'll have the windows down, and when I'm stopped at a stop and go light, I'll roll them up so people don't think I'm a fruitcake, even though I'm pretty much a cupcake. There's a story behind that, by the way. I have been called a cupcake. I like cupcakes, and I got extra icing on top, so hey. My wife also tells me she loves me. Throw it out there. So what are you guys up to this weekend? Well, glad you asked what we're doing this weekend. I'm not sure about tonight, but tomorrow, early, we'll be going live in the Speakeasy Lounge. I want to check out that Incursion Red River. And I think I want to check out Grey War Zone after a couple rounds of PUBG. How about that? That's kind of what I'm working on, what we're going towards. I got to check in with my team because I'm working on getting the team back together for merch and VODs and the whole 9 yards. So all that's coming. I gotta draw up a contract. We'll get that going. Pardon me. Raw power. y'all can hear me. Here's my first red light. Let's see if I gotta roll up the Wendy's. I rolled up them windows. The weird zone was starting to get to me a little bit. I'm brave, but I ain't that brave. People be staring at me like, you need a mental day off. A mental health day off, hun. A mental day off for the average Joe is going to be a 6-pack minimum. 12-pack would be better, to be honest. 12-pack a Shiner Bock. Hear me out. Hear me out now. Hear me out. A, Shiner, Texas. You can't go wrong with Shiner, Texas. B, it's made in Texas. And C, I'm drinking it in Texas. My other kind of favorite beer? An open one? I actually haven't had adult beverage in a while. I may have one tonight at the dog park. May have one. And in fact, I'll go live in the dog park. There'll be a brief pause. That's a great idea. I'm glad you thought of it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go live in the dog park. That's going to be interesting. I haven't talked to anybody at the dog park for the last month. I've been in my zone, getting things going, getting things ironed out, a game plan, if you will. So, tell all your friends. Come on. See some good dogs. My dog might run a little bit. Woo. Boogity, 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 boogity. Woo! Freedom! America. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. So how did all you canines, because this is, well, we'll get into that later. How was y'all's work day? Did you get anything exciting done? Did you get written up? Did you get a stern lecture? Did you go get one of those looks from your superiors that go, are you all kinds of ID 10T? I actually didn't today. I actually did pretty good. I did pretty good. Client was happy. So the boss lady's happy. And we like when the boss lady's happy. You don't want to get happy. Happy. That's why I like to, I don't brown nose. I don't believe in that stuff. But if I see there's a little bit of a Debbie Downer of a day, I like to take care of my peoples. And, get her Dr. Pepper or lunch or something, just, hey, we appreciate you. You're hard working. We appreciate you. So, everything went well today. Work was awesome. There were some really great people, y'all. Really great people. I cannot complain about anyone I work with. Truly, truly fantastic people I work with. So, I did see today a custom license plate. It was Rex, like Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was Rex. Ooh, that's a big old plane. I'm going by an airport right now. already forgot what the hell I was talking about. It's too much. It's just too... Oh, I gotta make a stop. I don't either. Never mind. Sometimes you want something, but sometimes you just gotta let it roll, you know? Let me get a little warm. It's going down the road. Can you hear me? Not only is my truck loud, but it's a strong breeze. I think we're supposed to get down to like 50s overnight, 70s during the day. Oh man, there's a dude who broke down. Bless you. Good luck to you. There you go. Yeah, so I don't remember where the hell we were, what we were talking about. I'm sure it was in depth and filled with universal truth that we might understand. Oh, I see a popo too. What's up, Popo? Guys, respect your law enforcement. Whether you agree or not, just can't save you a whole lot of headache down the road. I think this dude is just gonna run out in traffic. Man, this dude is so high, he's dancing the jig and doing the hula. Y'all ever see somebody dance the jig and do the hula on the side of the road? Welcome to Dallas. Bunch of toothless wonders out there. Gold star at work. Oh. I just ran a red light. I'm living on the edge. Living dangerously. No po-po. Oh, shit. What am I talking about? Gonna lie to you, doing this while you're going home is a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna lie about it one bit. A little difficult with a capital T. So, anyway, I was talking about something. I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. I do tomorrow. We're having our condo sprayed, apartment sprayed. So at some point before 4 p.m. in the afternoon, I gotta yank everything out underneath all those cabinets so they can get back in there. We're starting to see springtime apartment living. You always got little foreigners running around. We're going to evict them out of the Roach Hotel. Send them on up. Yoo-hoo! To the big feedlot in the sky, baby. Western resale shop, they're out there. You have all these old, especially if you get out to the country a little bit, all these old ranchers and farmers and blue-collar types, when they pass, it gets donated, right? I've even seen vintage pearl snaps show up, and they're in like a big giant ass pallet sized bundle. Really nice stuff in there too. They even have history books on pearl snaps. Different prints, different style snaps. When I was doing ranch work, I wore pearl snaps all the time. I love them. Especially when you get home and you gotta go take a shower. You don't have to mess with buttons. Man, you can rip that thing off just like you're Superman. Growing up in high school, college, them lady folk, they love that. That was back when it was always open season on two-legged deer. Come on. Anyway, I swear the more I talk, the more my hick bill comes out. I don't think ZZ Top ever sounded like a hick. But we're getting there. So, I'm thinking we'll do the Average Joe podcast Monday through Friday. We'll take a break over the weekend to focus on the Trip and Speakeasy. My dog's name's Trip, in case you were wondering. He's going to be joining us. Y'all actually get to see Trip today. But I think we'll go one more week doing these episodes. And then I'll start uploading the first one every day. So it'll be about a week out. You know, that way at least I'm doing something once a day, throwing something out there once a day. If no one sees this, I really don't. This is going to be an average every single day. And I'm bored and I'm tired. And I'm just over it. You just got to do it. Just do it. If I told myself, man, it's been too long, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. So I'm doing it. Here I is. This might be a little old. But any of y'all see on the interwebs about how they're doing, they're bringing Ninja Scroll, no, Vampire Hunter D back. They're starting a new comic series on Vampire Hunter D. If you haven't seen the first two movies, highly suggest you go do it. As I guarantee you, here in another year, they'll pop out a third, which would be huge. Let me tell you, how far do I gotta go? How far do I gotta go? Oh, hold on. I don't know. I'm not at work. I don't care. As soon as I walk into that building in the morning, my brain clicks on. Allegedly. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, when it's time to go home and I clock out, brain turns off. As God intended. Do I remember what happened yesterday or the day before? Hell no. I'm a man. I got my actual license when I got it early. I got it when I was 15. I got a hardship driver's license. Man, that was a long time ago. I ain't gonna lie, man. Woo. Where's the time gone? Let me know in the comments if you ever see this. Any of you out there. What was the age when you got your driver's license? Not your permit. That doesn't count. Your actual driver's license. I remember going driver's ed and all this stuff they were showing. And everyone was freaking out about it. The whole time I was in there, I was like, oh, I need to take some notes. I can definitely Dukes of Hazzard that shit better than anyone else right here. Yeah, those were good old days. I miss those. Growing up, my favorite thing to do was to be out there ranching with my daddy, farming with my daddy. Coolest thing you could ever ask me was, hey, you want to go up in the tractor with me? Well, yeah, I want to go up in the big tractor with you. You know, kind of stupid, but that was not. But I'll never forget that. That was John Deere. Green runs in our family. Big cab over tractor. Man, I'll never forget that. Especially went hunting. It's the ranch you had up in Nebraska had a river ran through it. And my dad's buddies would come over. And during deer season, there would be 3 feet of snow on the ground. And they go walking along that river looking for deer and stalking it. They don't sit up in this little stupid tree thing and feed the deer and hope they're hungry enough to come walk out there like a dumbass and eat some corn and then shoot it. No, that's not hunting. I don't care who you are. I'm probably upsetting a lot of people. That's not hunting. Go find where they bed down at night. Go find where they go to the creek to get some water. Go find where their main food source is. Stalk them. Go upwind. Downwind from them so they can't smell you. Yee-hoo! Yeah, get it, buddy, get it. That just sounded not too bad, that other truck. But that's how you're supposed to hunt. That's how they did it for hundreds of thousands of years. But I remember when they shoot one of them big old whitetails. See, the deer up in Nebraska are a hell of a lot bigger than they are down here in Texas. In fact, we got to Texas, I think I was like 10 years old. That was it. My old man went out once to go deer hunt. He swore he'd never do it again. His buddy that took him out there, and all he did is sit up in the deal. Both of them fell asleep, missed there. If there was something, they missed it. It was a total waste of time. My old man said, no more. That's not hunting. And I got to agree with him. That's not hunting. Hey, some longhorns. Oh, dude, that boat is big. Man, look at them. You see the ball sack on that son of a gun? Good Lord. So the area that I'm driving in, city's growing up so damn fast out here. There's still ranch land, pockets of ranch land around all these skyscrapers and buildings. And whoever the farmer is, A, he's a genius. B, he's richer than shit. And C, he's either planting corn or milo, but in some of the pastures he's got longhorn cattle. In fact, there's a pasture by my place where he's got a small herd of cattle there too. Trip, he loves them cattle. And when they calve, he'll run up to the fence and he'll start going back and forth, acting a fool, and the little calves run back and forth, tails wagging, acting a fool. There goes another popo. God bless you. So, G-forces were strong on that launch. One of my favorite pastimes for hunting is going after bunnies. Well, I shared that yesterday, going after bunnies and squirrels. You can't do it in the city because they eat nothing but trash in the city. You gotta go out in the country. You can find pecan. We talked about that the other day too. Pecan orchard is fantastic for bunnies and for squirrels, tree rats. Now, last night I was talking to my wife about cooking a bunch of them up. We go out to her brother's place out in the country and get a bag of them. Thin the herd a little bit, if you will. So, I'm not quite halfway home yet. Nope, it just froze. Shows is still streaming, but it might have froze. But I plan on each episode, these episodes, I'm going to upload them to YouTube's, and then I'll publish them. I'm live now, of course, but I don't think it's in the queue to look at offline for me anyway, offline. I think I got to upload it to the Twitch's interwebs. So after I get 7 episodes, then I'll start uploading to each of them. Till then, you got to catch me live. I probably need to make a schedule showing that I go live at about 5:15, 5:30 every day for about an hour. And on weekends, I got to have some sort of time where I can work on stuff, come up with different backgrounds, come up with different stage sets. Here we go! Boogity, 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 boogity. Okay. I also got to find time to edit video. Where the hell am I going to find all this damn time? I need a team. I need a team. I can't get it all done. I need to find someone that'd be willing to do my coffee cups again. I never got past the initial. Hold on. Here we go again. But I need to get my 24-ounce Yeti cup stuff going again. I never made it past the initial trial phase, trying to figure out the design and everything. I think when I left off on it, the streaming, I think I had it pretty well nailed down, but it never went into production. And the young lady that I was working with, we ended up parting ways, which is fine. coming overnight too, so it'll just get greener. Leaves have already popped out. It's really pretty, y'all. Texas is always pretty in the summer. In Texas, we only got 2 seasons. We got green and we got dead. We don't really have an autumn or fall. We don't really have them. Green or dead. Nick Sorter, breaking. Heavily armed U.S. Capitol Police involved in blah, blah, blah. Well, I missed that out. I might lose y'all to signal, too, because my signal has got 1 bar LTE, so I have no idea how well this is going to keep going out. Right in the middle of DFW, and cell phone service, I don't care what provider you got, it is crap. Absolute poop. Oh, hey, looky there. I got 2 bars LTE. I'm against it. I'm against it. It's funny, people see me talking like this. I got my windows down so my phone don't overheat at least. They're all looking at me crazy when I pull up and stop and go line. They're like, what the hell is this bozo doing? He must be on drugs. Kids don't do drugs. Have you ever fried an egg in a frying pan? Maybe a little salt, pepper, tab of butter. That's your brain on drugs. Don't do drugs. Just don't. Not worth it. Greens, maybe. Yeah, don't do drugs. And don't drink. If you drink, don't drive. Let's do the watermelon crawl. Woo-hoo. Oh man, someone just tried to cut someone off. Well, that dude up in front of me, he can't drive at all. I'm telling you right now. He needs to go back to driver's ed. The hell was that? Heard something. Oh, Lordy. saw someone in need, and I'm going to go help them. If you see someone in need, help them. This guy's got a 80s square body Chevy up here. Looks like he might have a child and his wife in there with him. It looks like he's been restoring it. I'm going to see if he needs help. I heard him trying to start it, but I don't think he could get going. Yeah, he's right up here. Give me a second, I'll swing the camera. I'm going to go help him. Yeah, he's stuck. Let's see if I can't get out of it. I'm going to pull off on the side and then I'll walk up there. Hazard lights. that's how you do it right there. Guys, fuel pump went out. So, it's the right thing to do to help a brother in need. Especially if he drives a square body Chevy. I love that. Hold on here. That warms my heart. Damn good attitude on that guy. His wife is in the vehicle. They're fine. Just that damn fuel pump, electric. Anytime you run an electric fuel pump, not to drag, that's drag strip. I don't know if they use mechanical or electric for those. But you're not running it, quarter mile at a time. On trucks like that, even if they're souped up, I would never run an electric pump on it. It was a simpler option for him versus spending the big bucks and put that fuel pump on the engine like it's supposed to. And it was a family heirloom. Those are the main reasons why you stop, because you never know. You always help your fellow man in need. Hey, stuff happens all the time here on the Average Joe. Now, let's go home. Let's let my dog out. See how he's doing. Have in-depth conversations with him. But before we do that, I gotta get 2 lanes over to my left. We're gonna get after it. Get on it, get after it. There we go. Oh, that was nice. That was very, very nice. See how that wasn't a feel-good situation there. That's what you're supposed to do with your fellow man. If someone needs help, be courteous. Take the time to help people. You got to. I don't think the younger generation, the up-and-coming generation, has that mentality at all. Half the time, I think it's because they got their nose buried in the phone with their head hanging down like it's going to fall off, and don't pay attention. Man, you've got to pay attention in life. I hear my GM right now, you don't pay attention at work. It's called selective hearing, ma'am. Selective hearing. Yeah, that guy was awesome. Very, very nice. Fixing to open his own shop. I like people like that. I really do. It's good to know there's still good people in this world, They look about my age, too. I never really got along with anybody my own age growing up. You either had to be, 10, 15, 20 years older than me, or they had to be, 10 years younger than me. I could never shows respect. B, you might actually learn something asking an older person a question. Can you believe that shit? You might actually, not YouTube or the interwebs, you know, you actually ask verbally, eye to eye, face to face questions. You learn something. What have I learned? Don't do drugs. If you drink, don't drive. Do the watermelon crawl. And keep it between the lines. If you can name all those country songs I just referenced, good job. I ain't got nothing to give out just yet. Just yet. I see a Mississippi license plate. Y'all know how many S's are in Mississippi? I ain't got my other glasses on. I can't tell you. Ooh, it looks like it is fixing to dump. I ain't home yet. For good cause. That dude's engine under it, he had a little old 305, 350 Corvette engine in there. Years ago, I bought my buddy's 5/8 ton short bed Chevy pick-em-up. It was like an 82. Had the Playboy Bunny ivory bling on it from the factory. Couldn't ever find that anymore. They look like a calico cat, all the different colors that were on it. I love that truck. But it had the same engine in it. Love that truck. Yeah, I traded that truck for a 1986 Nissan Maxima, fully loaded. Thing had a computer that would talk to you like Kit from Knight Rider. Well, on every 100,000 miles on a foreign car, whether it's a 2026 all the way down to the beginning of time, you have to change the timing belt on foreign cars every 100. Like that Mazda I had, I traded that awesome Chevy truck for, because I needed fuel economy at the time. The timing belt let go, shoved piston up into the valves, busted the heads off the valve stems. The valve stems got down into the cylinder and detonated. That was a valuable lesson. That was a very valuable lesson. Love that damn car too. If you haven't noticed, I like old stuff. It's built better, lasts longer. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I should, like, the truck I'm in now, 94 Chevy. Love this truck. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It was my dream truck when I was growing up, 16 years old. Ugh. Well, 10 years ago, I finally got one. Best one I could find. Started restoring it little at a time. Absolutely fantastic truck. I love this baby. Even when she sometimes talks back to me, love this truck. go to sleep. Massive. So we give him Benadryl to kind of help calm him down a little bit. Well, that's the dog version of Benadryl. Actually, the dog version of Benadryl and actual human Benadryl, exact same damn thing. I'm not an expert. I don't know. I'm just saying what's on the ingredients. YouTube, Twitch, if that's not allowed to say, I'm sorry. I'll take it back. Won't say it ever again. I'm just stating a fact. I read labels. Can't read an instruction manual, but sure as hell can read labels. But we'll give him 2 or 3. It's all based on animal body weight. When you're into animal husbandry, body weight is everything. Dumping yet, but it's fixing to. So, I got lots of thought. My thought was actually, you know what? I'm pretty much almost to home base. This has been a fantastic time riding with you guys home. I'll go live. If it doesn't rain, I'll go live here in about 15-20 minutes at the dog park with Trip, and I'll introduce y'all to my dog Trip. We'll have a tripping good time.